octagon, could you tell me what it was? What was it?
A stop sign.
A stop sign. Yeah, so just from the shape and the color, we've been conditioned to know that that shape and that color means stop. So that's classical conditioning, and that's exactly what we have done with this clicker. The sound of this clicker is a signal to the rats that they have done a good job and they're about to get food, similar to Pavlov's dog. So that is classical conditioning. The other kind of learning I want to talk about today is called operant conditioning, and that was made famous by a man named B.F. Skinner. She smells Cheerios on my hand. So B.F. Skinner was a psychologist that expanded on the work of Pavlov. So classical conditioning is learning by association, then operant conditioning is learning from the consequences of your actions. So if a person, or a dog, or a rat, is rewarded for doing something, they're more likely to want to do it again. And how that applies to rat basketball is if I give a food reward when the ball goes in the basket, they're more likely to want to put it in the basket over and over because they will get more food rewards. So that's classical and operant conditioning. Does anybody have any questions? Yeah?
I've never been before. Are there going to be 2 rats playing against each other?
Yeah, so that is the end goal of this program, is to have a game where rats are playing each one on a hoop, then taking the ball back and forth. Today, I'm just gonna have this rat with me. The reason for that is I am using this as kind of a form of physical therapy for her to kind of help retrain her depth perception. She's a little bit older than our typical basketball playing rat, so today it's just gonna be her.
How old did they live to be?
So Norway rats only live to be about 3 years old, which seems pretty short for a mammal. There's actually a handful of species of rodents. You think of like an opossum, their lifespan is also 3 years, and that is in captivity. So in the wild, their lifespan is typically much shorter than that because they are prey animals. So you'll notice that when I talked about the training, I said we don't reward unless the ball goes in the basket. For her, I am, because I'm encouraging her to try. I want her to be trying. All right. Any other questions? All right, so I'm going to be hanging out probably 5 more minutes or so. You all are welcome to hang out with me. I'm going to let her